This story is about Lola. Lola was the only child of the Adebanjos, a wealthy family living in the bustling city of Lagos. Her parents had worked hard to build their empire, owning several businesses and living in a grand house. Lola was known as the most beautiful girl in her neighborhood. Her radiant looks and elegant style made her the envy of many. But behind her charm lay a flaw that frustrated even her wealthy parents. Lola was painfully lazy. She spent her days lounging around, scrolling through her phone and ignoring her responsibilities. While her friends spent their time studying or helping their families, Lola lounged on the couch, scrolling through her phone or watching TV. Chores were out of the question. She rarely lifted a finger, relying on the housemates for everything. Her parents often tried to encourage her to develop a sense of responsibility, but Lola would shrug them off. "Why should I work when we have so much money?" she would say. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Adebanjo, had tried everything to motivate her. They encouraged her to study hard, participate in extracurricular activities, and develop a sense of responsibility. But Lola dismissed their efforts, saying, "Why should I bother? We have money," she often said with a nonchalant shrug. One day, an international scholarship opportunity arose. Her father was thrilled. This could be the perfect chance for Lola to realize her potential, he said to his wife. Despite hiring the best tutors to prepare her for the exam, Lola didn't take her studies seriously. On the day of the test, she submitted a blank sheet for many of the questions, uninterested in trying. When the results came out, she failed to secure the scholarship. Her parents were devastated. "Lola, do you realize what you've just thrown away? This was a life-changing opportunity," her mother said. But Lola, unfazed, replied, "Why are you so worried? You can afford to send me to the school without the scholarship." Her parents were speechless, deeply disappointed by her attitude. Mrs. Adebanjo, still hoping to teach Lola some responsibility, decided to encourage her in a different way. She gave Lola money to start a business, making and selling jewelries and accessories, a trend among young women in their social circle. "Lola, this could be a great opportunity for you to learn about hard work and earn your own money," her mother said. She even shared tips from friends whose daughters had successfully turned similar ventures into thriving businesses. Lola reluctantly agreed, but showed little enthusiasm. She bought low-quality materials and put minimal effort into creating the accessories. When she began selling them, customers complained about their craftsmanship, and soon no one wanted to buy from her. Frustrated, Lola gave up. One afternoon, she gathered the unsold accessories and beads and dumped them in the trash. Flora, one of the family's maids, saw her and asked, "Miss Lola, may I have these if you don't want them?" Lola waved dismissively Take them, they are useless. Flora took the discarded materials to her small room. Using her creativity and skill, she redesigned the accessories, transforming them into beautiful and unique pieces. She sold them at the local market, and customers quickly noticed her talent. One evening, after Flora had finished her chores at the Adebanjos, she sat cross-legged on the floor of her small room. Scattered around were her beads, wires, and discarded accessories she had salvaged from Lola's trash. With steady hands, she carefully redesigned each piece, her creativity transforming what once seemed worthless into stunning one-of-a-kind accessories. Lola appeared in the doorway, her arms crossed, and a bemused look on her face. "Flora, what are you doing? You are wasting your time on those. Who is going to buy them anyways?" she said with a scoff. Flora paused and glanced up, her expression calm but resolute. "Miss Lola, just because something starts off as trash doesn't mean it can become something valuable. You'll see." Lola rolled her eyes. "Suit yourself," she said before walking away, muttering under her breath about Flora's pointless efforts. Undeterred, Flora continued working late into the night, pouring her heart into every design. To boost her sales, once Flora had a collection of finished pieces, she decided to take pictures of her work using her simple phone. She created an online page for her business, uploading the pictures with heartfelt captions that told the story behind each accessory. Days turned into weeks, and to Flora's surprise and delight, her page began to attract attention. Comments and messages started rolling in. People were impressed by her creativity and the uniqueness of her designs. Others started trickling in at first, then pouring in as word spread. One afternoon, Flora stood in her room, now filled with packages ready to be shipped. Her phone buzzed with another notification, another large order. A proud smile spread across her face as she realized that her efforts were finally paying off. Lola passed by the room and stopped in her tracks, noticing the buzz of activity. "What's going on here?" she asked, stepping aside. Flora held up her phone, showing Lola the countless orders and messages from customers. "I told you, Miss Lola," she said, with a grin. "It's not about where something starts, it's about where it can go with a little effort." Lola looked at her and said, "Let's see how far this little business will go," and walked away. Within months, Flora's business took off, and she had to open a shop, expand her designs, and eventually became one of the most sought-after jewelry makers in town. One day, Flora decided to visit the Adebanjo household. Now dressed elegantly and carrying a box of her finest creations, she thanked Mr. and Mrs. Adebanjo and also Lola for giving her the discarded beads that started her journey. "Those beads were the beginning of my success," Flora said. "I am deeply grateful for the opportunity." Lola listened in stunned silence. She couldn't believe that the materials she had deemed worthless had become the foundation of Flora's thriving business. Ashamed, and inspired, Lola decided it was time to change. Swallowing her pride, she visited Flora's shop the next day. "Flora, will you teach me how to make accessories?" Lola asked humbly. Flora smiled warmly. "Of course, Miss Lola. It's never too late to learn." Lola began working under Flora's guidance, learning the art of jewelry making and the value of hard work. She discovered a newfound sense of purpose and determination, dedicating herself to creating beautiful, high-quality designs. Months later, Lola opened her own jewelry shop. She and Flora often collaborated, and together they became the top suppliers of accessories in town. Lola's transformation impressed her parents. "We are so proud of you, Lola," her father said one evening. "You have finally learned the value of effort and perseverance." Lola smiled, grateful for the lessons she had learned. She realized that hard work, creativity, and humility were the real keys to success. Flora and Lola's partnership became a symbol of transformation and resilience, showing how effort and humility could turn even the most unlikely situations into success stories. Their bond grew stronger, and their success became a point of pride for both their families. And now, to the moral of the story. Hard work transforms opportunities. Even small discarded chances can lead to great success if approached with effort and creativity. Humility opens doors. Lola's willingness to learn from Flora, despite their different backgrounds, was key to her transformation. Do not underestimate potential. Flora saw value in what others considered useless and turned it into something remarkable. Success comes through effort, not privilege. Wealth alone isn't enough. Dedication and hard work are the true paths to lasting achievement. Inspiration can come from anywhere. Flora's determination became the catalyst for Lola's growth, proving that anyone can inspire change. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.